She ran with all speed back to the little door. She didn't run with all speed back to the little door. Did she run with all speed back to the little door? Didn't she run with all speed back to the little door? Why did she run with all speed? Because she opened the door. She wanted to open the door. Did you run with all speed back there? You ran with all speed back there. You didn't run with all speed back there. Didn't you run with all speed back there? Why did you run with all speed back there? Because I got back. I should go there in time. He didn't run with all speed back to her. He ran with all speed back to her. Did he run with all speed back to her? Didn't he run with all speed back to her? I will run with all speed back to you. I won't run with all speed back to you. Will you run with all speed back to me? Won't you run with all speed back to me? But the door was shut again. The door wasn't shut again. Was the door shut again? Wasn't the door shut again? The office was cleaned again. The office wasn't clean again. Was the office clean again? Cleaned again? Wasn't the office clean again? The window wasn't closed. The window was closed. Was the window closed? What, wasn't the door shut again? Was the door shut again? The door wasn't shut again. The door was shut again. And the key was lying on the glass table as before. And the key was lying on the glass table as before. Was the key lying on the glass table as before? Was the key lying on the glass table before? Was the key lying on the glass table as before? The key was lying on the glass table as before. The key will be lying on the desk as before. The key won't be lying on the desk as before. Will the key be lying on the desk as before? Won't the key be lying on the desk as before? I was lying on the grass as before. I wasn't lying on the grass as before. Were you lying on the grass as before? Weren't you lying on the grass before? Things are worse than ever, thought Alice. Things aren't worse than ever, thought Alice. 아니면 things are better than ever, thought Alice. Are things worse than ever, thought Alice. Are things worse than ever, asked Alice. Things are worse than ever, asked Alice. Things aren't worse than ever, asked Alice. Things aren't worse than ever, thought Alice. Things are worse than ever, thought. Things are better than ever, said Alice. Are things better than ever, Alice? For I never was so small as this before. Were you never so small as this before? For you never were so fast as this before? You were so fat as this before. You never were so weren't you so fat as this before? He never so kind as this before. He wasn't so kind as this before. He was so kind as this before. Was he kind as this before? For she never was so smart as this before. 그녀는 한 적이 없어. 그렇게 똑똑한 적이 없어요. 그 전처럼 이란 뜻입니다. As she said these words, her foot slipped. 그녀가 말했을 때 이 단어들을 her foot slipped. 그녀의 발이 미끄러졌다. As she didn't say these words, her foot didn't slip. Did she said these words, her foot slipped. What did she say these words when her foot slipped? She said, as he said these words, his hand slipped. As she looked these pictures, her foot slipped. As she didn't look these pictures, her foot didn't slip. As I moved these boxes, I dropped them. As I didn't move these boxes, I didn't drop them. Did you move these boxes when you dropped them? Yes, I moved these boxes, I dropped them. First, she thought that she had fallen into the sea. First, did she think that she had fallen into the sea? Yes, she thought that she had fallen into the sea. Why did she think that she had fallen into the sea? Because she poured into the sea. Did you think that you had fallen into the sea? He thought that he hadn't fallen into the river. He didn't think that he hadn't fallen into the river. He didn't think that he had fallen into the river. Did he think he hadn't fallen into the river? First, she thought that she had changed a lot. She didn't think that she had changed a lot. Did she think that she had changed a lot? Yes, she think that she had changed a lot. Why did she think that she had changed a lot? Because she came up some accident, so she had changed a lot. But soon she remembered that she cried a lot. But soon she didn't remember that she cried a lot. Did she remember that she cried a lot? Yes, she remembered that she cried a lot. Didn't she remember that she cried a lot? No, she didn't remember that she cried a lot. Did you remember that you cried a lot? No, I didn't remember I cried a lot. She remembered that she bought bags a lot. She didn't remember that she bought bags a lot. Did she remember that she bought bags a lot? Yes, she remembered that she bought bags too a lot. Did you remember that you missed me a lot? Yes, I remember to miss you a lot. That made the pool of tears. That didn't make the pool of tears. That made the pool of water. Did you make the pool of tears? Didn't you make the pool of tears? No, I didn't make the pool of tears. Did you make the pool of tears? I won't make the pool of tears. I will make the pool of tears. Will you make the pool of tears? Will you make the pool of money? We will make the pool of money. I hope so. I won't be rich. I won't be the rich. We won't make the pool of money. We will make the pool of debt. That's a shame. Will you make the pool of money? Yes. Yes, we will. I wish I hadn't cried so much. I wish I had cried so much. I wish I hadn't drunk so much. I wish I had drunk so much. I wish I hadn't hesitated so much. I wish I had acted so fast not to be hesitated. I wish I had met her. I wish I had met her.